With the wins continuing to roll in, 3 midweek games and a week off stood in front of the Lady Cougars. Join us as we go all access CSU Softball. Winners of 14 of their last 16, the Lady Cougars hosted Fort Valley State Tuesday. CSU got rolling early as 5 straight hits in the first inning led to 3 Lady Cougar runs. In the second inning, a double down the line made it a 4-0 game. The offense went quiet over the next 3 innings, but Kristen Carr heated up in the circle. The sophomore held the Lady Wildcats hitless until the 6th inning. In the bottom of the 6th, 6 Lady Cougar pinch hitters came to the plate, with each one reaching base, leading to 4 runs and the 8-0 Mercy Rule win.
It's hard for young ones they've played in high school and travel ball and to come and sit a lot their first year or so, and that's tough. And I try every opportunity I can to give them an opportunity and a chance to come out and get some at-bats for some innings in the field and that kind of thing. And you know, those girls are good kids, and they understand, but their role right now is to just be ready and to get better for the future. But it was great. Sammy came in, hit the ball hard. Chandler got her hit in the first game, and Susie, she's so close to being a starter anyways, and so you need to get her some at-bats, and she had several good at-bats, and Lucy had a couple good at-bats. But yeah, it's important to me to get those kids some at-bats and some innings.
Game 2 featured much of the same for CSU. The Lady Cougars once again scored 3 runs in the first inning. In the third, the Lady Cougars broke the game open with 2 home runs. Casey Gooch hit her 6th of the year to make it 5-0. Then Casey Meeks hit the first home run of her collegiate career to score 3 more.
The first pitch was pretty high. I just kind of was antsy, wanted to hit it, and then the second pitch, the girl was playing me way to center field, so I was just trying to hit it left field and get the runners in. And then the third one was like perfect. It was blowing in, and just felt good right off the bat. Then I saw it go over the plate or go over the fence, and I was just, it's an awesome feeling. First one I've ever hit before.
Taylor Turner grabbed the win for CSU in Game 2, tossing 5 shutout innings and another 8-0 win.
Today was a good day. I thought Kristen Carr and Taylor Turner both threw no shutouts. Kristen threw a no-hitter, carried a no-hitter into the 5th or 6th inning in the first game, and Taylor came out in Game 2, and our goal was with her to work on some other pitches in preparation for down the road, and she might have gave up a couple of hits that she probably shouldn't have gave up or wouldn't have gave up. But that's preparation. But they both threw good games, both threw shutouts. You know, we keep putting up a lot of shutouts. That gives us a chance to win every ball game.
It was good. You know, we had that Albany State game a while back, and it kind of, playing the second game, that game and us losing kind of hit me hard, because it doesn't feel good to lose to a team like that. And then to come out today and, you know, we played hard from the beginning. Even when we were getting outs or hitting and getting out, we were still up on the field in the dugout, you know. It was just a different atmosphere from today to the last game we played, this kind of team.
We had to adjust a little bit offensively to their style of pitching, and I thought we did. We had 12 hits first game and 8 in the second game, and I thought throughout the lineup we did a good job of adjusting, and Meeks, you know, makes an adjustment from first bat to the second at bat and hits her first career home run. Defense was solid. We didn't make any mental or physical mistakes, and that's a good day at the park.
Wednesday, the Lady Cougars welcomed King University to Cougar Field for a single game. Molly Russell was the story of the night for CSU as she struck out 13 on her way to her 3rd career no-hitter and the 17th in Lady Cougar history.
I hit my spots, I threw my pitches where I needed to be, and if I missed, my defense was there. My catcher really worked hard, Casey Meeks. She picked the balls that I haven't seen her pick in a while, and my defense played good, and my offense, you know, they didn't hit as much as we normally do, but we found a way to push 2 runs across and get the win.
Molly Russell, I mean, you know, we're fortunate enough to have her here 2 years. I wish there was a way we could instantly let her stay for 5, 6 more. so we could contract her out somehow or another. But Molly, you know, she's won some games this year and thrown some shutouts, but this last couple of weeks she's been kind of spotty on some pitches, and tonight her fastball was right on, her drop ball was right on. She threw a changeup 4 or 5 times, got a couple strikeouts on it. She finds a way to get things done to equalize the other team.
The offense scored 2 runs in the 4th inning to provide Russell all she would need.
We knew they was going to be well coached. We knew they was going to have a game plan against us, and we didn't hit the ball quite as good as we wanted to, but we got a couple on when we needed to, and one of the plays that we do about every so often, and it came through. Mo Knight push bunts to second and catch their kid off guard a little bit, and then Nina lays a squeeze down, and we get our 2 runs and come in for the win.
Following the win, the Lady Cougars had 7 days before they took the field for their next game.
Don't like having 7 days off. We probably need some time off. I think we've played 18 or 20 games probably in less than 3 weeks, so we probably need some games off. But we're playing pretty good. You don't want to take too many off. We won't take 2 days off of practice. We'll take a day off and practice a couple times, and take another day off. So you know, we kind of need it, but at the same time, you know, this point in time of the year, we just want to keep going.
After a day off Thursday, the Lady Cougars were paid a visit by character coach Thad Smith.
The people that you want to invest in you are looking for maturity in you. They aren't going to invest a dime or a minute in an immature person, because why should I invest my $175,000 in you when there's somebody sitting beside you that is more mature? I know they aren't going to crack under pressure. I know they're going to deliver what I asked them to, and they're going to give back to me what I need for my organization. Does everybody understand that? That's why, folks, you need maturity. Because there's somebody out there that's looking to invest in you time and money, and you want them to invest in you. And they have a choice. They're going to say yes to you and no to you, or no to you and yes to you. And your level of maturity, folks, is going to be the watershed. That's going to be where they're going to say yes to you or no to you.
The time off also allowed the Lady Cougars to reflect on the first 2 months of the season.
I think we had a pretty good season so far. We had a little bit of a slow start, but we got on a nice little streak there. We lost to Albany State, but I think that put things into perspective to help us realize, you know, that this season isn't going to come easy to us. Also, losing to Armstrong, I think, really helped us realize that, you know, our conference isn't easy, and that we just got to work hard every game.
The last 2 months have been pretty good. We've been on a good winning streak here the last little bit in conference. I think we've done really well, with the exception to the loss of Armstrong. But other than that, we've had some good comebacks this year, and so far I think we're off to a really good start in conference. So
I think the first 2 months of the season have been pretty good. We've had strong pitching, I believe, in this half of the season, and we've made some in the beginning. We made a lot of errors, and we really haven't. I really don't think we've reached our full potential yet. I don't think we've really peaked as a team. We've had players that have had really outstanding performances and games and stuff, but I don't think as a whole that we have peaked altogether, pitching, defensively, and just hitting in general.
The first 2 months have gone really well. I think we've progressed a lot from where we started from. We keep moving forward. We're not really taking any steps back.
I think it's been kind of tough the first 2 months, but I really like how we've worked it out, how Coach H was saying many times that we played a lot of tough teams at the beginning, and that made us look like we weren't really doing that well at the beginning, but then when it came down to really playing the conference games, we were on it and we were well trained, and things started pulling together.
I feel like this year's been really good so far. We started off going to Florida, and I think that really helped as far as seeing all different kinds of pitching, to where when we came back to our conference, we were able to really focus in and zone in and play our game.
The first 2 months have gone slow, but our hitting has gotten better, and our pitching has always been good, and our defense has been pretty good for the past month or so.
My first year has definitely been interesting. It's definitely been a learning experience for me, but I think overall it's been very good, as personally and as a team.
Being able to watch all the girls, I think it's definitely helped me a lot, kind of learn what it's like to be
more family-oriented with your softball team, because in high school we were all kind of close, but it was nothing like it is here. So just seeing them and watching them interact with each other and seeing how you pick each other up when you're down, that's really helped me a lot, and it's just showed me that, you know, we're on our way to win another championship, hopefully.
I think we're only going to go up from here. We're on a roll right now. We're finding out who we are as a team and what we can do, and I think we're just going to keep going and keep rolling.
We've gotten a lot stronger throughout the years, and I think that all we need to do is keep our head in the right place and keep our heart on field and push our way to a national title.
We're doing really well playing together as a team, and we just got to stay consistent with hitting and fielding and pitching. So.
I think hitting is our main focus on trying to get better. You know, how it's been this whole season, it's been, you know, Taylor being good one week, Corey being good another week, and Casey being good another. We need to all just be on fire at the same time.
We need to keep hitting like we are. We need to keep pitching like we are, playing defense, and the wins are going to come. If we pull together like we have been in the last 20 games, that we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. We're going to control our own destiny.
We've battled back with every team we've played against. There hasn't been one game where you look back and think, oh, we really didn't try that game. So I think from now till conference, because that's our biggest competition, we're just going to get better.
I think that we just need to stay consistent as far as fielding and hitting and playing our game and just continuing to beat teams and pitching, continue to throw strikes and stuff like that.
So far this year, one of my favorite moments is the Carson Newman game. We were down 7 or 8 runs, and we came back and ended up winning that game.
When we played Carson Newman here, we battled back, and we were down 8-0, and we came and battled back, and just everybody came together, and we didn't give up, and we came back and beat them.
My favorite game this year has been when we played Carson Newman. I think, yeah, we were down 8-0, and we came back and won 11-8. Cody hit her first home run, which I think was a grand slam, and we played as a team. I've never seen a team come together so quick and won it back. So it was awesome. That was my favorite moment.
The moment that stood out for me was when I started the second Carson Newman game, gave up 4 runs in the first 3 innings. Then K-Car came in, gave up another 4 run, made it down 8-0. We came back and won that game.
My best moment would be the Carson Newman game where we was down 8-0, and we just battled throughout the game and just won the game 11-8, and it was a great feeling to win that game.
The game, I think it was against Carson Newman when we were down 8-0, and Cody hit her very first grand slam, and that just getting the 4 runs back on the board, seeing everybody pump up, and just knowing that there's no situation that's too tough for us, that we can always come back.
Big moment for us was Spartanburg. The whole tournament, as a whole, was great for us because I think that's when we all started kind of hitting, and I think that's when we realized, that this team really can do big things this year. The Francis Marion game, because I felt like going into that game was a pretty good rivalry, I guess, against us like they were last year. Pretty tough. We needed to beat them, and we played a really good game. We were just not stringing enough hits together. We were hitting the ball just not right 2 people or right 2 people every time, and we never gave up. We never laid down, and Corey came through with us at the end of the game, and that home run was pretty awesome. Francis Marion is always our rival, so I think starting off conference with 2 W's against them.
When we played Francis Marion, it was 0-0 ball game the whole time, and then going to 1 extra inning, and Corey comes up and hits a home run, and everyone went crazy because that was the game-winning hit, and I think from there that helped to bring us closer as a team.
The best moment was probably when we bounced back from our 2 losses against Armstrong and coming back, and we've been strong ever since then. When Molly sat Coach H down and sent him back to the dugout when he was trying to hit.
The funniest moment that stands out for right now is against Fort Valley when Garrett got hit in the arm when he was standing in the first base coach box, and he had no idea, and the ball went over by the right field line, and the girl just drilled him. And
probably when Garrett got hit at Fort Valley, because he looked like he was in so much pain, and it was funny.
I say King. Molly almost pitched a no-hitter in a perfect game, so she was 1 out away from pitching a perfect game,
It was pretty nice to be a part of something like that.
It would definitely be the King game with Molly, and she almost threw a no-hitter, and to be behind the plate in that game and be right there with her every pitch, you could just tell, even from the get-go before the game, there was a different charisma in the dugout. We were all, having fun, but we were all in the game. You could tell we were all focused from the first pitch of the first inning to the bottom of the seventh. Even though she didn't get the perfect game, it was still just a little taste of what could be to come.
The Lady Cougars return to the field on Wednesday to take on Georgia Southwestern.
Southwestern's going to come over here, and every year they find a way to play us tough, and we've lost some games to them the last 2 or 3 years, so we got to get back on task and offensively and get to hitting the way we've been hitting the last 18 ball games and see what happens next week.